The following broadcast is an official production of the Faulkner Sports Network.
So Creed is able to take 1, 2. I think he's gonna go down. No.
Like a phantom of the night. He's gone.
Wow, he did that so well.
All right, so lots of util being used right now. Raptor Claw kind of hiding behind screen there.
Oh, and able to get 2, but now they know exactly where he is.
But he's still able to get the third one down.
And get a defuse.
Now it's just down to
1 to 2.
CornPop. Oh, they were able to take
got
it. Wow. Creed is just going on a tear right now because just like that, they're dropped down to 1 person.
That's it.
And we take a flawless win. We didn't lose a single person that round.
But CornPop waiting.
There it is. Yeah, you did. And 2 kills, that CornPop. He's a bad man. Runs with some bad boys.
Hey, thanks everybody for being here. Appreciate everybody being with us here for the first broadcast of the semester. I'm Coach Caleb Colquitt.
I'm Titus King.
And we're going to be bringing you all of the action tonight. It's going to be a Counter Strike scrim, so not an official game, not official Playfly league play, but should be a lot of fun. We're actually going to be scrimming against a friend's competitive team, a friend of the university. I was talking to him the other night, and so nothing official, but we were going to go ahead and do a scrim anyway, and so we thought, you know, it would be a good time to just address this to the audience and give you all something fun to watch. Yeah.
It'll be fun.
Yeah, I think so. And Titus here, of course, a former member of the Counter Strike 2 team. Not going to be returning this semester, hopefully in the future, but we'll see.
That's the plan.
Yeah, and I've heard that you've actually been practicing a little bit of League of Legends, so you might wind up on that team
I might
as well.
have started League of Legends barely a month ago, and I've already put in like 70, 80 hours on it alone.
Why does that not surprise me?
Not counting.
Oh, yep. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. Real quick, we're gonna go ahead and jump to a special presentation with a big announcement here in just a second. We'll go ahead and make that announcement now.
So that serves as the official announcement for the first ever lineup change for Faulkner Esports, but it's a big one here. Caleb, it's rare that sort of at our level, you kind of get to be on the cutting edge of something. And the cool part about esports and the way that this program was approached from the very beginning was it was a genuine effort to try to be on the front end, to be as cutting edge as they could be, from the arena, the skyloft, everything that you got going on up here. But you recognized something a few weeks ago in that while you yourself love Rocket League.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
The number of players has dramatically dropped, and that has made it very, very difficult to field the team. And that's a team that we've had some success with over the last couple of years. But that game, kind of a meteoric rise, and then a very dramatic drop off. And so you started looking into a way to to sort of replace that game. So before we move into the Marvel Rivals conversation, talk to me a little bit about Rocket League and kind of the patterns that you've noticed over the last year plus of that fall off for that particular game.
Yeah, and for sure, Rocket League is one that we haven't completely ruled out for the fall, but it's one that we're seriously considering dropping just because we haven't had the numbers. And really, our issues with Rocket League sort of came on the heels of a larger problem with Rocket League that the community as a whole has been experiencing.
Sure.
Because it was about a year ago now, they came out with a new season that changed some things, and to be frank, I'm not good enough at the game to notice.
Sure.
But the community was very upset about it. And because of that, understandably, you started to see a drop-off in player numbers. They lost, I believe it was like 30 to 35% of their player base in the span of a couple months, which, for a multiplayer game like this that's online, that's a disaster to lose that big a chunk of your player base in such a short amount of time. And one thing that we noticed is a lot of people in my generation, millennials, they still had a lot of brand loyalty to Rocket League. Rocket League got really popular right around the time that we were in our high school and college days and could play a lot more video games. But we're starting to age out a little bit. And a lot of the high school students that we're recruiting now, high school juniors and seniors, there was just very little interest in Rocket League.
Sure.
And it's not that there's no interest. And again, we're not completely shutting the door on Rocket League, but we decided that it was just in our own best interest from the standpoint of servicing the students and getting what they wanted and offering titles that they were more interested in, to go ahead and bring up another game and consider kind of closing the door on Rocket League, at least temporarily.
Well, and it's interesting. It's very rare, I think, that you see a game sort of erupt onto the scene the way that Marvel Rivals has. They debuted with nearly 500,000 users when it first dropped, and then in the span of a couple of weeks had increased that base by 34%, and those numbers have only continued to increase. It's incredibly popular. Even outside of the esports community, really, really popular right now with just a lot of casual gamers. And so that game, I think, opens you up to a whole new group, and while it does overlay with Overwatch a lot in terms of the style and the types of players, it's very different. It's in drawing from Marvel's sort of pantheon of characters. There's a seemingly limitless number of updates they'll be able to do with new characters and all of the backstories and everything else. So within your team, when you made that announcement, hey, we're looking at Marvel Rivals, what was the initial reaction within the guys already on this team?
Well, it's funny that you mentioned the popularity, because the popularity of the game was very much reflected in our own community, because I had my kids, and I'm saying this affectionately, but just absolutely nagging me to start a Marvel Rivals team.
That's great.
And here's the thing. You and I have been friends for years, even before I was the esports coach. We've been talking comics and comic book movies for years, long before I did any of this. So, it didn't exactly take twisting my arm to bring on a Marvel property.
Right.
So as soon as I thought that it was somewhat viable and we saw those numbers, my initial reaction, I try to be cautious. I'm a fairly conservative person. I looked at the numbers at Marvel Rivals. I was like, okay, this is really impressive. but could be a flash in the pan.
Sure.
Could be something that's just going to kind of fall off. Because, I mean, we've seen that in movies and video games before where something, you know, opening weekend is huge.
Yeah.
And then the next few weeks it kind of tapers off and there's not a lot of staying power. That's not what happened with Marvel Rivals. Just to give you some frame of reference for this, in the Marvel Rivals, like the Steam numbers and how many people are playing in the past 24 hours, and looking at that overall since it came out around Thanksgiving, it is now the third highest average player base daily on Steam for first-person shooters.
Wow.
And when you look at number 1 and number 2, Counter Strike is about 23 years old. PUBG is number 2, and it came out in 2018. So we're talking about games that have had a lot longer to build a player base, and Marvel's already punching way above its weight.
Right.
And the same thing happened in our team when I announced that that was going to take place. Literally within the span of a few hours of me telling my team, because we kept it hush-hush because, of course, we're announcing it to the public here.
Sure.
But I talked to my team, and literally within hours of announcing that we were going to go ahead and do that, it was already the second largest esports team that we offer. Like, that's just how popular it is.
Yeah, it's incredible, and I think it's only going to continue to skew upward.
For sure.
When you consider sort of where that's at, that's a game that has the potential to attract casual gamers into the esports community, which are two very different things.
Right.
But when you first came to me about this idea, one of my first questions was, okay, I see where you're at, but does Playfly see it? And before we even got to the point of announcing it, Playfly dropped their announcement. So
yeah, it's funny. We thought we were getting ahead of the curve, and we were like, okay, we're going to announce it, and it's risky, but we're going to announce it even before Playfly does. And then, of course, before the announcement came, Playfly announced about this time last week that they were going to be able to offer it in the fall. So we're pretty pumped about that.
That's awesome. And so that means you'll enter squad for practices, but you'll actually be able to play other schools in Marvel Rivals outright. Now let's talk about the mechanics of this. This is gonna have to be of necessity a large team because you got to play 6 people.
Right. Largest team we offer. Yeah.
So you got to play 6. It would be nice if you could field 2 or 3 Marvel Rivals teams and you had that many. So let's look at from that aspect. Let's talk about recruiting. You got potential students out there watching, want to be involved in esports. Marvel Rivals is a drawing card for them. They think that they want to do that in college. You know, what's the process for them look like?
So the process is pretty simple, and I won't go through every detail here for time's sake, but essentially if somebody is interested in Marvel Rivals and sees that we're picking that up and wants to join themselves, basically they just need to get in touch with us, and we'll be more than happy to send them a link, or you could just go to the website yourself at faulknereagles.com, look for esports, and then there's a little link there that says recruit me. They'll go and take a survey. It takes maybe 10 minutes. And once you do that, we'll know that you are interested in Marvel Rivals and whatever other games you might be interested in. And then we have that information available to us. We'll contact you about getting a tryout. Once we get a tryout scheduled, then we'll go ahead and go through with that. There's 3 different ways to try out. You have an in-person tryout. That's where you come to campus and play right here in Regitar USA High-Res Arena. There's also the option of remoting in, so you can play from wherever you are as long as you have a PC that can keep up and an internet connection that can keep up. We'll play with you and assess your skill there. Or if neither of those options work for you, this is the one that we try to encourage you to do something live and in person. But if you want to send us about 30 minutes to an hour of game footage, we'll review it and give you a tryout based on that. We'll talk to your admissions counselor about maybe getting a scholarship for you and what amount we're willing to give you once that tryout is completed. And then the only thing left to do is come to Faulkner.
Absolutely. So now a pretty robust game lineup now. As like you said, not dropping a Rocket League outright, so you're talking about now 6 different games that are going to be available. How much overlap are you seeing between Overwatch and Marvel Rivals at this point?
Well, you remember how I told you that when we started out, we already Marvel Rivals had become the second largest team that we offer? Yeah. Well, part of that was because I think all but 2 people on the Overwatch team were also on the Marvel Rivals team.
I play it too, yeah.
Yeah, so the crossover there, it's not quite a circle if you were to put it in a Venn diagram, but it's darn close to a circle.
That's right. So a lot of overlap there. Now, one of the interesting things is going to be, because Playfly has just made this announcement, so we're still waiting on details. One of the interesting things is going to be when those competitions are, what nights those are, because that may limit some of that crossover. But I would imagine other schools are probably going to have a lot of the same thing with their Overwatch is also their Marvel Rivals. So those games likely are not going to be on the same nights.
No, I wouldn't imagine. So granted, sometimes Playfly makes questionable scheduling, and we've talked about that too, questionable scheduling decisions. However, with them and their knowledge of the games and the player bases and how much overlap there is, I would find it very difficult to believe that they would have both on the same night.
Sure.
I don't know what night they'll have it on, but I can almost guarantee it won't be on the same night as Overwatch.
So Marvel Rivals coming to Faulkner Esports, as I like to term it, Faulkner Esports is joining the rivalry. You longtime Marvel guy. All right, let's have a little bit of fun. The Captain America shirt today. Who's your go-to character in Rivals when you play?
Well, I have been playing a lot of Captain America.
Okay.
Because when I do play with the team, typically the position that they need the most are tanks, and Captain America is a tank. So I normally wind up playing him, and I've been playing around with Venom and Thor a little bit that are also tanks. But when I get to play who I want to play, which is when I'm playing Duelist or Damage, I'm playing Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. All right. So classic characters with Captain America and Spider-Man. Stan Lee would be very proud of you.
Absolutely.
So primary colors and
yes, I do. I love the classic heroes. I mean, nothing wrong with a fun anti-hero. Like I play a little Wolverine on the side, but my heart is always going to belong to like sort of the classic hero motif.
That's cool. So Marvel Rivals coming to Faulkner Esports, fielding the first official team in fall of 2025. Reach out now. Figure out how you can be part of the rivalry. For Caleb Colquitt, I'm Jeremy Smith. Enjoy it.
All right, and we are back. Thanks so much for being here with us for that big announcement of Marvel Rivals. And it looks like the guys in that time were able to go ahead and get into a game. So we'll just go ahead and jump right into some gameplay. Seth, do we have the feed from the broadcast PC, or were we able to get that yet? No. Okay, we don't have that yet. Huh? Okay, so he said that this might happen, and if he hasn't sent it, then it's probably because they're not able to get an IP address through this one. So what we're going to do is we're just going to shift over to one of the tournament cams that we have, or the tournament feeds. Yeah, I would go ahead and switch to 2 and just change it as needed. So it looks like we're actually joining in progress. So it looks like the terrorist, and by the way, that is Faulkner, has won round 1. And I tell you what, we'll go ahead and our opponents will grant them the honor of being white team tonight. So we'll just go ahead and put that up there. And the actual Faulkner team will be Faulkner blue. So there we go. By the way, Huey is one of the prospects for playing on Faulkner Esports' Counter Strike team next year. So we want to give a shout out to him. And of course, we want our guys to win tonight, but we do wish him well on tonight as well. So it looks like they're doing a rush here for Long B. And they're just kind of spilling out, trying to take control here. Let's see. Whose screen are we watching right now?
I think Cole's.
Is it Cole?
Yeah, I don't know. I doubt many of them have a good map awareness.
I think this is Brock, actually. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Brock. So Brock gets killed on the top of Van, but it looks like Faulkner's still going to emerge victorious with Ross getting the MVP. Good on him. So now Faulkner with a 2-0 lead. That's going to put them in a much better position for Eco. And Eco is really, really helpful here.
Oh, yeah.
Because getting at an Eco disadvantage is something that is a lot harder to come back from on the CT side than the T side. Like, Eco advantage is nice to have as T, but it's not necessary. You kind of really need that big Eco advantage on the CT side, especially for this map.
Yeah. Doesn't help that your weapons are more expensive.
Yep. Oh, man, just barely misses that shot.
I think
Crouch.
he got it.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Okay, I missed it. I'm sorry. Nice shot by Brock. And it looks like Jeep is the only other one we have feed to right now. Oh, wow. The double kill from Potato Dawg.
Brock almost with an ace.
Wow. Man, get some, Brock.
I think he was chasing the guy for an ace.
I think that's exactly what happened. He wanted that ace. He could taste it. All right, so are they going to mix it up here? You think they're going to go B, because it's been working for them so far? You think they try to go A? They try to run Palace or something? Looks like they're
Hey,
going
if
to
it
go
ain't
B.
broke, don't fix it.
Yep. They're going to smoke mid here. Very important smoke that I know that they've been working on. They've been talking about how important it is to, if nothing else, just give some ambiguity, but it looks like they're actually going to go mid this time.
Oh, it seems he barely missed that
Yeah,
smoke.
he did miss the smoke. He actually smoked in front of snipers, not... Yeah. That's unfortunate. And it looks like we're just going to peek here. I just saw Molly go that way. Are they going to try to go for A through connector? All right, they're going to get one.
Ooh.
They get killed. Did put some damage on him, but not enough. And now they're fighting through snipers. Oh, they're able to get one kill from the guy in Sniper's Nest, so now they're back to a 4v3.
If there's anything I've noticed about Ross, it's he's really good at those jank little climb things.
Yeah, the jumping motions. All right, so
Yeah.
now it's CornPop in a 3v1. Not an ideal position for CornPop to be in. Yeah, he knew that there was going to be somebody coming off of Cat, but he's kind of pinned down here because if he stays there, he's sunk, and he knows that. He's able to pick off that one kill on the guy in connector. Now he's down to a 2v1. He's got 33 seconds, so they could just wait him out here, and honestly, if I were them, that's probably what I would do, just force him to come to us. Yeah, I think Cole probably... He doesn't really have time to make a play. He'd have to win by a limb at this point, especially since he doesn't have bomb. Oh, he does get one. Nope, doesn't get the kill. Gets one with... All right, he's got 5 seconds. Can he do it? Can he pull this off? He doesn't have time to plant. Ah, shoot. And he gets killed for his... So, the first win by the white team, Cole just barely loses that. If he had had maybe just 5 more seconds, he probably wins.
Don't we always wish we had 5 more seconds?
Right, exactly.
Looks like we're going to be going to B this time.
Yeah, they're going to try for that B. They tried doing the mid thing in the last round, and it didn't work for them. So they like to go back to B. So they're just going to wait out this molly. Don't want to smoke it because that would give away their position. Well, now they know they're there. Oh, they're trying to shoot into kitchen. Luckily, nobody was there. But Mike gets taken down. So now they're going to rotate through tunnel, it looks like.
Secret tunnel.
Through the mountains. And die. All right, so props to the...
Hopefully some of our watchers will get that reference.
Yes, I'm sure a few of them will. Oh, man, gets taken out immediately. So this is the problem, especially with B-side, if you're on the terrorist. It's quite difficult to get through the hallway there without taking at least, if not a ton of damage, having at least one guy lost. So now we got 2 guys, low HP. Oh, peeked that at the wrong time. And that's going to be it. They got plenty of time to defuse whether they have kits or not. Okay, so white team making a little bit of a comeback here. They were getting kind of boat raced in the first 3 rounds, but now that they've got a little more eco, they got a little more control. It's easy for the T's to kind of snowball, especially if they go quickly on this map, but it looks like with the correct eco, the white team's able to put up a little bit more of a fight. What's Faulkner going to do to answer? Are they going to try a standard A-rush here? All right. They're going to slow walk, try to peek this at the same time as their teammates. They're mollied off.
Well, they know they're there now.
Yep. All right, they're going to flash, try to coordinate that with their team coming out. Is it safe to peek here? Oh, there's a guy in jungle. And, oh, the guy on stairs is able to get Brock, unfortunately.
Oh, well,
Yep.
don't need a plant.
Nope, don't have to. Although you should always plant just for the money, but I don't think that they had time for that. Ross had bomb and he was too far, or no, Jeep had bomb and he was too far away. By the way, I do apologize that there's no game audio for our listeners. We had some issues because we're not actually playing this game on Face It. Because of that, there was no IP. So, here we are. They're doing a slow walk B here. Trying to be super sneaky. And you know that makes sense because the other team showed that they really liked using a lot of util, and so the slow walk forces them to kind of use up their util, and then they can go in a little bit safer. It looks like they got that guy trying to jump off a van, going to throw a frag grenade, get him that way. Unfortunately, they lose CornPop. Did they have a flanker, or
I don't know.
I didn't see what happened there. Yep, there's somebody there on Cat. They're going to need to watch that and Market. They get one on Market. The bomb's been placed.
I think there's still one more in Market.
I think you may be right. They're going to molly through window and going to smoke off Cat. Get that kill. They've only got one more. Hopefully they can take it without losing one more. And Ross with 3 kills here. Having quite a round.
He's been playing a lot.
Yep, and
You got 4.
Ross gets 4, just one shy of the ace.
Jeep stole that ace from him.
Yes. Jeep wanted some too.
You wanted a little bit of that money.
Make it rain. Okay, so they're going to try another A push here. Going to go through Palace. And Seth, let's go ahead and switch to 4 here real quick. Oh, they actually get a kill in Palace. Yeah, so we see here, it looks like what they did was they left, who is that on 4? Is that Jeep? Yeah. No, this is 4.
Nope.
That's CornPop.
Yeah.
Yep. So CornPop's going to throw Molly and then get the plant. It is funny how they have that new feature where you can put a charm on
I was about to
bomb.
say, that's new.
Yeah, that's a new thing they just added. Oh, and the guy rotates from B, tries to come back through A ramp. CornPop wisely getting out of the way and takes a shot from Shadows. Is going to climb up here. Oh, man.
Nice.
CornPop with 16 HP wins it all by himself in a 3v1. What a round for him. He's a bad dude. Runs with some bad boys.
Surprised he hasn't gotten up.
You know, one thing about Joe Biden leaving the White House is there's going to be less people that get that joke now.
Yeah.
Still, it's fun. So it looks like CornPop is slipping through B by himself. Going to try to make some noise. Yeah, he's going to throw some util over there. tries to get that very common market smoke, but it's a diversion because he's going to slip back into A position. Oh, and is able to get a kill there. The Faulkner team mostly on mid, and it looks like he's going to frag grenade snipers, going to molly off snipers. Do they have somebody on cat? Is that why they threw that? Or is that just to stop a rotation? Oh, it looks like there was someone on cat.
Seems like we're just having a molly war over here.
Basically, just util back and forth. Oh, and CornPop goes down, unfortunately.
Oh, and so does Jeep.
Yep, so this is now just a 2v2. Oh, wow, spoke too soon.
Commentator's curse.
Ross, yes. Ross by himself now, but he does get that kill, so he's at 100 HP and only has one guy left. And he knows that he's somewhere A site. He has bomb. He could just rotate B at this point, which is probably what he ought to do.
Oh.
Oh, what happened?
I don't know.
I can't. Oh, it says headshot. So the guy must have either had op or just gotten like a really, really strong one tap to take him down there coming through connector.
I'll say there's not a lot of guns that can one tap you in the head.
Well, either he had op or AK. So Faulkner's still in a fairly comfortable lead, but not comfortable enough that they can start slacking off here. All right, well, they know that they're coming through B.
They get CornPop right off the bat.
Yep. CornPop doesn't usually play entry frag, but he did that time. That was interesting. Oh, wow. Sniper Mike takes a ton of damage right there with that guy just waiting on top of car. Or van, sorry. Oh, and they get flanked as well. Yep. So Jeep is now the lone survivor. He's going to get bomb.
Oh.
Yeah, I would have probably rotated to A at that point because he knows that they're all watching B. And he had time to rotate to A. I guess maybe he thought he would take his chances, but what does Faulkner do now to counter this? Okay, so they got good smokes, good visibility. CornPop's going to climb to the top of Tetris, try to get this guy hanging out on platform. Oh, but it gets taken out. Yeah, Faulkner just got outplayed there. I think they stacked A.
Mike with a molly kill.
You take him how you can get him. Yeah, now Mike's in a bad position because they know where he is, and they're coming in on both sides. He's got to watch his back here. He does have bombs, so in theory, if he could get to B site fast enough without dying, he could still pull this off.
Run, Mike, run.
No, he's going to go quietly through tunnel. Watch your back, Mike. They might be watching that. Oh, he had the right idea, but wasn't able to pull the trigger quite fast enough. Good try, though.
Oh, but he did also have someone behind him also.
Yeah, so I think they called the tunnel play. Probably should have just run apps, but you know, hindsight's 2020. Tunnel was not a bad choice there. They happened to guess right. Okay, so here we go.
Gotta inspect the gun, make sure it's fit for battle.
Right. You don't want to go in there with the gun where your stickers are off center. That'd be
That'd be embarrassing. The anticipation's killing me.
So what's the plan, guys? We're going to aim our gun at our own teammate's head.
It's just for reference. There he is. Gets one. He's going to smoke. I think that was smoke.
Yeah.
All right, so bomb's been planted. Now he's going to molly. And grenade. Good grenade there.
Yep, that's CornPop for you.
Yep. He's one of the few people I know that actually uses frag grenades that effectively.
Yeah, you got one more guy right down this way.
Yeah, he's on cat. He's gonna try to be cheeky here and get a kill, but no, to no avail. Don't mess with CornPop. He'll pop you.
Yeah, I mean, there was no point of saving since it was the last round.
Yeah. Okay, so here we are, second half. Faulkner with a 2-game lead, so not as comfortable as they were hoping, but with CT, you know, this can be a CT heavy map. So they may be able to do much better on defense here. Oh, you gotta take out the window when you go through there. It's standard procedure. So this is a technique that I've seen Cole working on recently. It's the only way to get a good sense of when they're coming, to be honest, because otherwise you leave yourself way too vulnerable. Oh, look at Sniper Mike being, you know, a sniper. And Mike.
No, that was Cole.
Oh, was it?
Was it?
I thought.
Oh, no, they both got a kill at the same time.
Oh, that's what it was. That's what threw me off. Oh, nice. Headshot with the pistol. But is unfortunately taken down there. But it's a 3v1. The guys can rotate, and they're able to take the W there. Ross got so excited he almost jumped from the top of van right off the map. He's like, I'm out. Peace.
Well, it's been fun. Y'all can 4v5.
Yep. And good on Jeep for buying a diffuser. He is, in fact, not a loser.
Yep, can't tell you how many times I wish I had a diffuser.
I do like diffusing things. All right, so they're doing a full A rush, it looks like. So let's go ahead and switch over to Brock's camera. Standing over the corpse of poor Potato Dog. Gone, but not forgotten.
He'll be back.
Yes, in the next life. And by the next
No.
life, we mean next round.
Not sure what that gameplay was there.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on there, too. He tried to... I don't know. Well, if he shoots at it enough...
Ooh.
Oh, and now we're down to a 1v1. It's all Jeep. Oh, no. See, that's the thing. Op is great until you're in a 1v1 at relatively close range.
Yeah. Unless you're Cole, and then you just no-scope.
Yes, that is also an option. But that was... I mean, I don't know. Jeep actually might be as good with an op as Cole is. Now, Cole's a better overall player, but Jeep is deadly with the op. It's just... That's not a situation where op is good. Op kind of sucks in that situation.
Yeah, you want range.
For sure. Who is shooting at him?
I think there's someone in Palace.
I think so. Came from somewhere. I was just surprised that you could get an angle on him standing in sandwich from Palace like that.
I think he caught him as he was jumping.
Oh, that may have been it. All right. And a couple quick kills there for Brock. Oh, no. Well, they're able to take out everybody except for Mike. Mike's standing his ground here, but he's outnumbered by a lot.
Gunned.
Yep. That too.
You don't have to throw a molly on the poor man's body.
Well, I think they threw it before he was actually dead, but that's one thing. Counter-Strike players will disrespect you, but they're not going to waste money.
That's true.
Especially not when it's a close game. They might do it if they're way ahead. So they're running a 4-stack on A. And CornPop goes down. I think he was the only one on B, which means they may have to rotate here. No? Oh, that's what's going on. They're being attacked through connector. So
Just one more left.
one thing that would be really helpful here is if they can get the econ to do it, then what they could probably do is have either Cole or Jeep just sit in Sniper's Nest and get some mid control. That would be super helpful here. So winning this round might be really big for them to get that econ.
Mike's picking up a new gun. Or, no, that was Potato Dawg.
Yeah, so they're going what looks to be full buy here. Mike, I think, is actually going to stick with pistol, it looks like.
You do you, Mike.
Sniper Mike, who carries a pistol. And this is Brock.
I did not know you could get on that box like that.
Yeah, you have to jump crouch at the same time. You can do it, though. It's possible. And there goes one. Didn't check shadows. Okay, so
There's the last guy.
Potato Dawg and CornPop, the only ones left. Got to find this last dude. Looked like he was heading towards B. So I think, yeah, Potato Dawg's just going to hang out here and watch, see if he rotated back through A. Yeah, I was about to say, that's not the best place to watch because he could still come through connector.
Well, where'd this man go?
It's a good question. He might be saving. I doubt it, but you know, it's a close game, 9-7. If he has op, and I don't know if he does. Oh, nope, there
found
he
him.
was. He was hiding in that same corner that Potato Dawg had been pinging for like 20 minutes.
Check your own pings.
I think even I think he actually did kill the guy who was pinging for, and that guy came later, but it was still funny. It was like, he was pinging that corner. I was like, ah.
He predicted the future.
He did. He could see it. Ah, they never expected the second shadow lurk. Also, CornPop running point on A this time. Interesting.
Is anyone going to show?
I don't think so. I think they're running either they're doing a real slow A or they're doing B.
Nothing like having fire touch your head.
Yeah. Boy, I'd feel it real quick.
See, I would go, ooh, yay, it's warm finally.
Yes, you would. Smell burning Titus air. Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Brock's able to get 2 right there in Palace. Let's see if there's a third in there. There is. He's not able to take the third, unfortunately. But they know where that guy
shotgun.
is now.
Yep, that'll kill you.
He had the boomstick. I love the boomstick.
So did Dish.
Dish likes all guns.
Specifically the Negev.
Yes, does love that Negev.
Just point and click.
I think about Dish every time I see someone play with a Negev. Or someone sings Diggy Hole. Either one.
I remember this one time he walked in and you looked up from your computer and you were so confused because you didn't see anybody.
Brown gets lost. He peeked at the wrong time. I think he knew that he was there in Sandwich. But yeah, the other night we were at practice and someone had a Negev and Cole actually shouted out, "They've got a dish, they've got a dish," and everyone knew what that call out was.
Which is funny because no one other than Cole has met Dish.
Yeah. Well, it's because we've talked about him so much. So Dish, if you're watching this, your legacy lives on.
Yes. You will forever be known.
I kind of want to check Twitter now to see if he is watching. Twitch. All right, is able to take down through door. Oh, but CornPop is killed. Still a 3v3 now. It seems like the Faulkner team has had some trouble covering A.
They really don't want anyone coming through that passage.
Yeah. They are bound and determined that no one shall pass. Yeah. Problem with that one is he did not have a gun that has accurate range. And he was way too far away to win that one that way. No, there are no Dish messages on there, so means he's
None
probably
yet.
not watching. Yeah, he could show up. All right, fake on the defuse. There it is. Can he defuse it? I don't know because I can't hear anything.
Nope.
Nope.
And he knows it.
And he's not going to make it. He only has 19 HP.
Ah.
Yeah, no, he wasn't going to make that. Sorry, boys. That's a rough way to lose one when you actually do get the kill, but you don't have enough time to defuse. But that's why you buy the kit. You'll notice he just bought a kit.
I want to say he had one.
I thought the thing said defusing without a kit.
Oh, maybe it did.
I'm pretty sure it did.
Our production crew says yes.
Yes. Okay. As usual, I am right. Don't laugh at that. It's true.
We don't need to inflate your ego.
My ego is exactly the proper amount of inflation. 39 PSI. Same as my tires.
Oh.
Ah, man. Yeah, this is a tough round. Faulkner, I mean, you can tell Faulkner went eco, so you know, they didn't expect to win this one, but still, this one went south quickly. But CornPop going to try a little sneaky maneuver here around the back, see if he can flank him. And unfortunately, he's moved on. Ah, just barely misses. Also, he's using a different crosshair this time. Wonder what that's about. So, the white team has actually tied it up at 10-10. Faulkner needs to do something to answer here.
I don't remember what crosshair he used to use.
I believe his was a little green cross.
I know Ian's was a red box.
Yes, I
'Cause
remember
I copied
that.
it.
Yeah, I remember that one. Do you remember mine?
Nope.
Mine's a green cross with a hole in it.
Interesting.
Yeah. I like to put a person's head right in that hole and then...
That's what I do with the box.
Yes. But with the box, I feel too closed in. Shut up, Seth. No one asked your opinion.
He was forming a box around your head.
I thought he was giving that joke a 0.
It's both.
We just did the Miguel and Tula, I mean. Both is good. Yeah.
Both. Oh, down to a 1v1.
Yep. Come on, Ross. Clutch up, man.
You have one job.
Up. Well, now he knows where he is. Yes.
Nice.
Gets him right on top of stair. Atta boy, Ross.
What gun do I want?
Well, you know what the police say. Ross can.
Seth is not amused.
It's a Friends reference. Ross can win me the match.
I feel like Seth has watched Friends.
Well, that was a terrible flash.
Hey, he's just trying to keep his teammates awake.
I guess so. That flash was trash. Well, now they may have rotated to B because it's been awful quiet on A.
Yeah, that's not a good sign usually.
Why don't we switch over to Cole and see what's going on over there?
Cole's dead.
Oh, even better. It'll go into auto direct.
Well, now we got some action at A.
Yeah. So they were just biding their time, it looks like.
Down to a 3v3.
Nice.
Oh,
it almost
he
got the
almost got
double.
the other one.
Did he get damage?
He got
on
it.
He did. Atta boy, Ross.
Now, where's this last guy?
Underpass. I have no idea. Okay, he's adjusting his crosshair in the middle of a game? That's wild. Never seen anyone do that before.
Mike's like, I don't like this. This will help me win.
Well, I think he paid for it with his life.
No, he's still alive.
Oh, is he? Who died? All right, well, there we go. Now it's time. It's defusal time.
And Ross got a kit.
Ross is not a loser. He did, in fact, have a diffuser. All right, match point. Can Faulkner go ahead and seal the deal here? The absolute worst case scenario now is that they'd go to overtime.
Yeah.
So no matter what, Faulkner either wins or goes to overtime. Let's hope they can just go ahead and get the win.
A win would be nice.
Yes, I like winning. It's fun.
Hey, we flashbanged them instead of us this time.
Yay! No wall flashbangs. All right, that's one. Oh, gets taken from behind for his trouble.
We got Jeep up.
Jeep is scary with op. Oh no, he's in a bad position. Oh man, Cole's in a 1v3. That is not good. Takes out one, still at 100 health. Kind of gave away his position, but gets the follow-up. Takes 33 damage, it looks like.
That gun made me think it was somebody.
Someone there.
Gun's like, here you go. Need to reload? Sliding down stairs.
Grenade. Gonna go stairs.
Oh!
Oh!
So close.
Man. Really should have won that one. So this team has done a really good job of clawing back every time Faulkner starts to pull ahead a little bit.
So you got Ross with op this time.
That's interesting. I mean, I've seen Ross op before. He's not bad, but he's not really considered one of the Cole and Jeep typically op. So that's an interesting one. That was actually a really solid flashbang.
Yeah.
Like he did it in motion and everything.
Who is this?
This is Brock.
Oh, got one kill.
Yep. And bomb is down. That's very good for the Eagles. Especially now that they have a numbers advantage. Dude, keep an eye on bomb. Don't let them get it. Yeah, I don't like how much Brock is moving away from bomb. That's not smart gameplay. I'm not saying you got to sit right on top of it, but you don't need to take eyes off of it.
Cole is eyeing that op.
Yeah, he wants that op bad.
Does he risk it?
Sometimes you got to risk it for the biscuit.
And we still have bomb.
Yeah. Mike's in charge of that.
Oh, we got it.
He didn't even need op. All right, so Faulkner comes away from round one with a victory. This is a best of two standard scrimmage, so they do still have to win one more to win the night. But yeah, really nice looking. They were able.
It's always nice going into a second round of one win.
Yes, that does help. It takes the pressure off you a great deal. So that was really fun. They did have some trouble, especially with defending B. Defending A. Yeah, they were good on B. They had some trouble defending A, so they're going to need to tighten up the screws on that one, work a little bit. And then there was that one time they stacked A because they were having trouble on it, and then they went B.
Yeah.
So that was unfortunate, but that was just poor timing. But yeah, so some issues with them being a little bit too hesitant on A and not really having everything together. And then on the terrorist side, it seemed to me that on that last round, they were really good on B, except for the times that they would hesitate going through the hallway. Because like when they tried to come through apps, they ran into some trouble depending on how quickly they were able to get there. And they tried a couple diversion tactics, but it didn't seem to work all that well. They did better on mid, and they did well on B. Like they didn't do poorly on it, but it seemed like if they got bottlenecked into apps, they had a hard time overcoming it.
Yeah.
So, which granted, that's hard to do regardless of who you are. But still, lots of good to look forward to. They did really well on map control. Did you notice that they controlled mid almost every round?
I did not notice that, but yeah, now that you mention it.
Yeah, I mean, there were a few rounds where they had some people slip past them a little bit, but they had pretty good mid control.
Which is really important on that map.
Yes. It is arguably the most important on that map because since apps is so tricky for the T's, you can kind of dedicate more resources to A and mid. So most people will only run 2 people at B at the absolute most. So it was really interesting to see. I also noticed there wasn't a ton of tunnel action, except for that one time
Mike ran in there.
He got pincered in there, which even that was a valiant effort. Like he still almost took a life. So I really wish he had been able to get at least one of the 2. But anyway, yeah, so overall, not terrible. a good start, and if they're able to play that way throughout the rest of the season, I think we're going to have a very productive Counter-Strike season this year. All right, so it looks like they're
Fortunately, I can't play.
Yeah, sorry about that. Well, maybe next year. Love to have you back. And speaking of that, let's go ahead and talk about some of the other improvements we've got coming up this year. We announced earlier tonight, maybe you're just now joining us, that Marvel Rivals is actually going to be coming to us this fall. So fall 2025 Marvel Rivals is going to be part of the Faulkner Esports lineup. We already have a team here. We're already practicing, getting some stuff, trying to get all the Marvel Rivals guys used to everything.
You already have enough people for almost 2 teams.
I really do. It's kind of scary, especially considering that it's a 6v6. And so we already have 10 players, so
we got like half the Smash Bros. Team and Overwatch team playing.
Yeah, well, I mean, everybody loves Marvel, and that's what I liked about it. And it's one of the reasons I think they were so successful. They took something that was already really popular in the sort of style of gameplay of the original Overwatch.
Who owns it?
Marvel?
Marvel Rivals.
Disney.
Disney? Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I thought, but like I wasn't sure if like some game company like had a share in it making it.
Oh, yeah, well, they did. What is it? Neo Geo, I think, or Net Geo or something like that is the name of the company. Sorry, what? NetEase, that's it. Yeah, I knew it was something like that. It's NetEase is the company that developed it, and I believe Disney has a stake in Marvel, but it's not directly over anything other than the MCU. So they don't own Marvel Entertainment as a whole. They own, like, the Marvel Studios cinema stuff. So they have direct connection to it. Oh, it looks like we're starting. So let's go ahead and jump in. Wow.
End of warm-up.
Yep, right at the end of warm-up. We timed that about perfectly.
Yeah. I can't really get into Marvel Rivals, I'm being honest.
I love it. But you were never an Overwatch guy.
No. I would play it from time to time with like Josh and them for fun, but can we see a turn 1 grenade from Mike? Still a little annoyed by that.
Yep. For those of you who don't know what he's referencing, Mike killed him with a round 1 grenade in a
during his tryout.
Yeah.
I'm just going to plant bomb and bam, headshot by a grenade.
It was one of the more unorthodox tryouts I've ever had. All right, nice kill by, who is this we're watching? Is this Brock? This is Brock.
Yep. Good old potato dog.
I don't know about potato dog, but I'm going to have a potato and burger whenever this is done. I'm starving.
Me and you both, coach. Me and you both.
And I'm not going to say the name, but y'all know where it's coming from. Nice round 1. Good pistol round.
Seth's excited.
Seth's fun to have as a producer. I'm enjoying this.
Little friendly chat in the chat.
All right, so here they go. Looks like Brock's going to be on A again. Oh, no, Brock's going B. They're going to protect B ramp. And Molly on B. Near Trophy. All right, nobody on Trophy. So that, I think that Molly may have been a diversion. And with CornPop already dead, this one's going to be a little tricky for the Eagles. Ah!
Hello.
Hey, he killed the guy the way you killed the guy.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
All right, we got bombed down. I'm not sure.
The Zeus one was more fun.
The Zeus one was more fun. Inside joke. Apologies to the audience. All right, so they're going to come through Hutch here.
How many bullets does it take to kill a man?
But just one if you aim right. Oh, no. Yeah, got him pinned down and wasn't able to take the kill there. If he had, they probably would have been able to win that round, but unfortunately that it didn't turn out that way this time.
This is one of my favorite maps, next to Inferno.
You are a big nuke guy. I have noticed that.
It's a fun map.
It is a fun map.
Although I think I'm one of the few people who like the vertical style of it instead of the horizontal style.
See, I'm much more of a horizontal player. I like the big sprawling maps like Inferno and Mirage. So yeah, you kind of are in the minority. But nuke can be fun. I'm annoyed by the fact that we're all on top of one another and there's so many ladders and everything.
But that's what makes it so much fun. And then you've got vents, so you can play a little of Among Us.
It's funny how you and I are so similar on Smash Bros. Maps and not similar on Counter-Strike maps.
Yep. See, this is the map where I like it there to be a lot of stuff for you to go up and down on. But not Smash Bros.
Faulkner now with their first deficit of the night. Oh, and Seth, we can go ahead and bring up the scoreboard. I forgot about that. Yeah, there we go. Blue team down by 1. Now, they have been tied before tonight, but they have not been down all night. And so let's see how Faulkner reacts to that.
Oh, got Cole from behind, or not Cole. Brock from behind.
Yep.
Oh no, I gotta reload.
Oh no. Wait for it.
They've got him pinned down.
Yeah.
Nice.
And that kill came via the power of friendship. You got to have the teamwork. It makes the dream work. Or so they tell me. Seth doing emotes over there. We really shouldn't call him Seth, especially on stream. We need to remember to call him Blue so people don't think we're talking about Seth Dawson.
That's true. There are 2 Seths.
Yes. Dos Seths, as the Spanish people would say.
They both play League.
They're both
Is that
pretty
a
good
Seth
at it,
thing?
too.
Is that just a Seth thing?
That's just the thing. If you're named Seth, you play League. That's part of it.
Wait, they both play League and Smash.
That's true. And they both mained Puff for a time.
Are they secretly the same person? Did Seth clone himself accidentally?
But I've seen Seth in the same room with Seth. So Seth can't be Seth.
Unless Seth accidentally cloned himself. And this is Seth. It is highly possible. And he wouldn't know.
It is true that if he figured out a way to clone himself, he would have forgotten that he cloned himself.
Exactly.
Seth Dawson, not Blue. Oh, nice.
For a second there, I was like, what are we shooting?
He's shooting that guy in there.
He gave him a few warning shots at the ground first.
Yes, he did. He's like, I just want you to know I'm going to shoot you. Get off my lawn.
He gave him a chance to move.
I can't tell if that was Clint Eastwood or Batman. I think I turned into Batman near the end of it.
The answer is yes.
Okay. Clint Eastwood is Batman.
Confirmed.
Yes. Actually, Clint Eastwood would make a fantastic old Batman in like a Batman Beyond movie. I think that would be awesome.
Surprised we haven't seen any vent action.
Yeah, nobody has really wanted to play Vent yet.
As we get vents opened.
Well, I mean, he shot it. Nobody's gone through it yet.
Go into the vent. Go into the vent.
You remember the time Dish parked himself up top with the Negev and just like rained down and got 4 kills in the span of like 2 seconds?
That is the power of a Negev. It shoots too many bullets at one time.
That was one of the best moments of my broadcasting career right there. That was so much fun. No, wait. I wasn't broadcasting that night. I was in there. Wasn't I?
Maybe?
I think I was inside when that happened.
If that's the case.
Yeah. Who got that? That was Ross and Jeep. Or Soking, which I do think is really funny because it makes me think of Slowking, the Pokemon.
Yeah. See, when I first read it, I read it as Sogeking. From like, which is Usopp's name from One Piece.
You in One Piece.
I'm almost completely caught up.
No one's ever completely caught up with One Piece.
Both me and Seth is, and I'm like 60 episodes away. I'm on episode 1080.
1080, huh?
Yep.
You sure that's not the definition of the show? I don't know what it is. I'm in a dad joke mood tonight.
Just saw a little feet walk by.
Oh, yeah. They're definitely going outside. Are they going secret?
Unfortunately, I am not watching it at 1080.
Nice! He's got one, got to reload. Probably would have got the second one if he hadn't had to reload. Oh, yep.
Oh,
He popped him. He got off to the side of him. Having op makes this much trickier.
Although this is one of the few maps where op is not very useful unless it's outside.
That is true, but because, like, regardless of what map you're on, if you're in a 1v1 and there's only one entrance, then op wins. That's why you saw he had to abandon heaven and figure out a way to sneak around him, because if he tries to just, like, watch it pop in from heaven, he's going to lose that. Okay, so he's left heaven. Or, sorry, he's left A site. So.
Nice.
There we go.
I think they just have the op guy outside. No. And he has a diffuser.
Wow. 3 kills and a defusal. What a round for Jeep. Jeep bringing it home.
They sent in chat, don't defuse.
Everybody run with your knives out.
That's safe.
Yes, it's safer than the alternative. Oh, they got a bogey. Ah, close the door just in time. Ah, but it worked.
Nice.
Brock having a great round here. Bomb is
well,
down.
you can't close a door if there is no longer a door.
Yes. He kind of blew the door up. Oh, but there is one guy out there who has AK, and is he going to be able to get the bomb? No, it doesn't look like it. They got him pinned down pretty good. Oh, no. Now it's just CornPop's the only one left, and they have bomb on site. Oh. He still might be able to pull this off, though.
Josh is in that corner. Josh is in that corner. What's Looks like we got Cole on A site. Defusing. Fake defuse. Is he going to get the kill? He gets the kill. Can he get the defuse? Cole with the defuse because he had a diffuser. Whoever this is has op.
That would be Brock again.
Interesting.
I don't think I've ever seen Brock op.
I don't think so either. So we're just letting everyone have the op this time.
We're just playing things. Yeah. Oh,
Well-
okay, well.
He showed he knows how to use it.
Good thing Brock's been practicing. Like I told y'all, practice is important.
Yes, but this game is frustrating to practice.
What? What are you talking about? Game's super fun to practice. Especially when you're using refrag.
Yeah, coach. Do we need to go and rewatch some of your reactions?
My reactions are gold. That's why I'm on broadcast right now.
Hey, we finally get some B-site action.
Yep. Diffusal time. Yeah. I believe this is Faulkner's biggest lead of the night, because we were leading by 4 at one point in Inferno, but I think 5 is the most we've led by tonight. So
Well, let's just go ahead and make it 6 to make sure.
yeah, I like the way you think, Titus. Well played, sir. We're going outside.
Which is a little surprising for gamers.
Yeah, usually they don't like to go outside. I remember when the COVID thing first started, they're like, you have to stay in your house for a month. I'm like, okay.
I'm an introvert. Okay. Where was I going in the first place?
Granted, it was harder than I thought, but still, like, I was not one that was like, oh no, I can't leave my house.
It gave me a reason to finally figure out how to solve a Rubik's Cube.
Well, that's cool. I like Rubik's Cubes. Oh, wow. Shotgun.
Shotgun versus op.
Well, most of the time, shotgun loses that, but not if you're 5 feet from the other guy.
Yep, nothing like opening a door and just seeing a shotgun right to your face.
Yeah. We played a few rounds last night when I was practicing with the team. And I just told Cole, I was like, all right, all I can afford is a shotgun, so I'm just going to run apps. And he was like, okay. So I did, and I got 3 kills.
You always randomly get your kills
I know.
in the most inconvenient way.
You mean unconventional?
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
English is not my strong suit.
It's okay.
I stick to math and science.
You know, I speak multiple languages, and I'm still bad at all of them.
Oh.
Yeah, not the best grenade I've seen from Brock.
Oh.
And now they have op. What is it with all these people buying op on Nuke?
And inside.
Yeah. Like, Brock did have that awesome op play, you know, outside, but...
Trying to get a kill through.
Oh, man. Okay, well, they did a full A rush, and it seems to have worked pretty well. Come on, boys.
Ooh.
Nope. Don't know that they're going to be able to pull this one off. It is all up to Jeep, although he does get the first kill. Man, heaven is not looking pretty heavenly right now.
There's a lot of stuff flying around up there.
There are some body parts in places. Yeah, bombs down. I don't know. Do you save at this point? It's only 2v1.
He also has 15,000.
Yeah, and on top of that, he has 42 health. I think he's trying to catch someone hunting. Yeah, that was the idea, but instead of hunting, they were just waiting.
With Op. Again.
All right, last round of the first half. If Faulkner can go into the second half, granted, T is harder on Nuke, but, I mean, if you're going in with a 6-round lead, that's going to be nice. It's really hard to overcome that,
Yeah,
especially
cheap
now
with
that the
Op this
game is
time.
only to 13.
So we're just playing hot potato with Op.
Basically, yeah.
They've got a wheel that they just spin. Who gets Op this game?
Yeah, they've got that set up in their arena.
Knowing Ross, he would.
Ross would do that.
Seth agrees.
By the way, we haven't announced this yet either because I forgot to mention it in the interview. We have not named a lieutenant for Marvel Rivals yet, but Ross was actually named captain of the Marvel Rivals team. So big congratulations to Ross on that achievement.
Yeah, that makes sense. He has already put in way too many hours on that game.
And that's the quality that I was looking for the most.
Which makes no sense because he already puts in a lot of hours on CS2.
He's advanced in CS2 in a remarkably short amount of time. I love how he took a short range position with Op and then switched to the M10 or the MP7 and then took a long range position. I was like, a little backwards. But a great round for him.
He's just testing out all of his possibilities in case he's ever in a situation like that.
Right. But yeah, six round lead for the Eagles here at the half. They got to be feeling pretty good about this, but you know, at the
Don't
half
let
it's
the ego grow.
Right, it's a whole new ball game, and the eco is balanced out at the half. So you know they could really get snowballed here if they don't stay vigilant. Hopefully, they can win this pistol round. They're down to a 4v5.
Well, it's in our favor.
Yeah.
And we've already planted bomb. Man, we really rushed B.
Yeah.
I don't think we ever rushed it that fast when I played.
I do like Brock's strategy of hiding behind the reactor here. Seemed to work for him.
Yes. I'm gonna hide behind the dangerous explosion device.
Well, you know, they're willing to die for it, so. Also, I believe that's Huey, our recruit, that actually was the last one to go down on that one. Which makes me optimistic, because if he has that good a sense on how to stall for time. Or not stall for time, try to get attention away from where he's going to be. Through the mountains.
Got Cole with the Mac 10.
Yep.
Wait.
I think that was
Wait,
Brock, actually.
That was Brock.
Yeah, that was Brock with the Mac 10. Okay, so the A rush not nearly as successful as the B rush, but they did still take 3 lives. So yeah, it sucks that they lost that one, but they're not going to be at a big econ disadvantage. They've got decent econ. Probably can't do like a full buy here, but can make some decent. You see that they're going to get armor. They're going to go with like something beyond a pistol, but not super expensive. And it's, you know, time to go. Really, they'd love to win here, but even if they lose, they're going to be able to do a better buy round in a round or two where they get tons of util, and that's going to be really helpful. Okay. Just straight up get the knife kill. All right.
Again,
I like it. I'm there for it.
CS2 players, disrespectful, but we like to kill in inconvenience ways.
All right, so down to a 3v1, thanks to actually a great round by Brock. Able to take out, get a couple kills. Or sorry, CornPop. That was CornPop.
Running back and forth. If I move fast enough, they can't hit me. Right?
Well, that's the Flash's policy. All right, bomb is planted. Everybody has their ducks in a row.
Speaking of ducks, I'm Ducks at Amazing Knife.
I'm glad that they're a good sport about it. All right.
Cole's like, it was too tempting. My bad.
All right, so the round goes to Faulkner. 4-11. Faulkner just needs a couple more round here's to seal the deal. And then
It's always fun whenever you can just make friends with people when you're playing.
yeah, well, they were already friends, but yes.
Ah.
That is true.
I've made a couple of random friends on League of Legends.
You know, I've been playing a lot of Pokemon trading card game Pocket recently, and all the Japanese people want to be my friends.
I've gotten some really good pulls from your Wonder trades.
Yes. Pokemon really should give us some money advertising for their game like this.
Go play Pokemon. It won't disappoint.
Oh, by the way, did I tell you that that game is trolling me?
How?
I have, and I'm not kidding because I looked it up, 6 Jigglypuffs, 4 Wigglytuffs, 6 Wigglytuff EXs, and 4 Wigglytuff EX full arts.
Hey, Coach, I think it's trying to tell you something.
It's trolling me.
You.
Oh, no.
We still won.
Well, yes, because the bomb, but
And we're in the final round.
yes.
Match point.
All right, it is match point. What do you think here? Just a quick B rush? I mean, that seems
It's been working.
Until they stop it. You know, Nuke is one that we haven't worked as much on, so I'm really glad to see. Okay, well, that door is not there anymore. Glad to see that they've done fairly well on Nuke tonight. All right, gonna go down vents. That's what Titus is
Finally.
for. Yes, in what could very well be the last round
They were listening.
with CornPop on 5 HP. He uses vents just for Titus.
Thank you, CornPop.
All right, so great round by Faulkner, great game by them, able to take the win pretty effortlessly, actually. I don't know if they're going to do a third game because, after all, it is a scrim, so they may just want to, since it's just practice and not an official match anyway. So I tell you what we do, since we've been talking here for a hot minute anyway. Seth, why don't you just go ahead and queue up a break for us, and we'll talk to the guys and see what the plan is, and then we'll go from there.
Preparing leaders for the River region and beyond, Faulkner University's Harris College of Business is distinctively different, focusing on ethics and character development in the classroom, and building ethical foundations with our new Ethics Institute. Living the mission of Faulkner University to glorify God through education of the whole person, emphasizing integrity of character in a caring Christian environment where every individual matters every day.
As a student at the Harris College of Business, I saw firsthand the mission of Faulkner University. My professors there not only taught me, but they also mentored me. They encouraged me. They cared for me. They instilled character and integrity into me. I mattered every day. That mission hasn't changed. Harris College of Business continues to provide its students with the tools they need to succeed in today's business world.
Faulkner University's online executive MBA program is now accepting applications. Earn your Master of Business Administration in as little as a year. Advance your career and apply today at faulkner.edu.
Did you know that 100% of Faulkner's computer science graduates
since 2014 have found jobs
in their fields within 6 months of graduating?
We live in the information age where you either use a computer or you get left behind. Are you ready for your future? Faulkner's computer science program is your gateway to a leading-edge career with purpose.
I built church websites, and through the training and instruction that I received from Faulkner, I was able to go right into my career after graduation.
It laid a solid foundation for what you need to know.
At Faulkner, there are many kind and knowledgeable people that are eager to help you prepare for the future.
In the U.S., there are predicted to be over 400,000 job openings each year for computer specialists with median wages well above average. What you learn at Faulkner will give you control of what your future looks like. Our faculty has an average of 16 years of industrial experience and is ready to navigate you to a bright future as a computer scientist. Come join us at Faulkner University. Your future is worth it.
College, law school, this is a formative time for people, but it's not just about getting a degree. And I think when students come to school here, when people work here, that's what they get to see. The folks here will love you, take care of you, look out for you, and along the way, help you get a great education. I love that. I would tell students who are interested in potentially going to law school that they can learn the law anywhere, but not every learning environment is the same. So I think it's important for them to consider where they can go and be comfortable, where they can go and be encouraged, where they can go and be loved. And that's what they'll find here. There are larger schools, there are schools with bigger names, but there aren't schools with bigger hearts than Faulkner's Law School. We love our students. We don't apologize for that. We don't hide that. And they're not going to find that everywhere, but they can definitely find that here.
I wanted to take my career to a higher level, so I searched for an MBA program that fits my schedule, that's accredited, and aligns with my Christian values. I found the perfect MBA at Faulkner University. Faulkner's MBA program consists of 10 5-week courses completely online, and the quality of instruction is excellent. Imagine how earning your MBA degree can help boost your career and get you to where you want to be. Visit faulkner.edu/advance to learn how you can get started.
Earn your online Masters of Science in Management from Faulkner in 1 year. With a focus on HR management, leadership and ethics, and strategic management, you'll gain the skills to succeed. Apply today at faulkner.edu.
My name is Mike Carriage, and I teach computer science at Faulkner. Computer science at Faulkner is dramatically changing right now. It's an exciting time to be here. We're adding new students, which is exciting for all of us, but we're also growing in the content in which we deliver. We're adding new courses, we're adding new curriculums. It's a time that things seem to be really exciting and things seem to be really changing rapidly inside of our field. Computer science will always be a rapidly evolving field. Everything from artificial intelligence to cybersecurity will always drive us to excellence. But here at Faulkner, we embrace that change as opposed to ignore it. Many of our students find their niche in the computer science world by coming here, and that's what we hope to really drive the love of computer science into our students here. I'm telling you, of any place you want to be to learn computer science, Faulkner is the place to be right now.
Training tomorrow's teachers, ministers, and scientists, guiding future business leaders to positively impact our global economy, teaching healthcare professionals to improve patient outcomes, coaching athletes to give their best on and off the field, men and women learning how to succeed wherever their dreams take them. That's Faulkner University. With over 70 undergraduate and graduate degree programs, you'll find your calling, all in a Christian learning environment. Faulkner University. Discover more at faulkner.edu.
They have lost a player.
And we're back. Bit of a delay. It's okay. Hey,
he's still learning.
You have done broadcasts before with new producers, right?
Yes.
Yes. Has this one not gone like extremely smoothly?
It has gone really well.
Yeah. So I'm fine with it. Yeah. So
as someone who tries to do it, has tried to do it themselves, it is confusing as can be.
Yeah. Production is not easy. So props to Seth for stepping up and helping out tonight. We should
Especially
clarify.
since you just taught him all
Blue.
Today.
Yeah. Literally, I would trained him in like 20 minutes. So all things considered, doing a great job, Seth. And we appreciate you being willing to do that. And it looks like, so here's what is going on. This is obviously just a scrimmage, not an official match. And so both teams agreed to do a third round. And it looks like they're going to do Inferno this time. So since it's just practice and since we've got you guys here with us, we figured we'd just keep going.
Good old Inferno.
Yeah, I like Inferno.
We're playing all three of my favorite maps tonight.
You know what my favorite thing about Inferno is?
What?
The chickens.
I thought you hated the chickens.
I do hate the chickens. That's why I like the map, because I get to shoot them.
That is true. Every time, whenever I start and they send me the abs, I run by and stab the chicken.
Chickens are the devil. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever told this story on the air
I don't think
before.
you have.
I don't think I have. So the reason I hate the chickens is because there was one round we were playing, I don't know, this was like a couple semesters ago, where I was in a game. This is an official game. I was in a game in Inferno, and I was slow walking, but I spooked the chicken, and the chicken ran out and gave my position away. So I died, and we lost the round, because I think it was like me and one other guy left, and I needed to get a kill there in order to win. And so the stupid chicken cost us a round, and from then on, I kill every chicken I see.
See, because you told me that story, I feel like the same thing's going to end up happening to me. Because
curse.
I have terrible luck when it comes to stuff like this.
Yep.
Now, other games, I have insane luck. Like Hero on Smash Bros.
You do have stupid luck on Smash Bros.
Me and Cam were playing me and Connor Dale were playing a Smash Bros game. And I got 3 Hocus Pocus in the same match. The first one was a giant mushroom. The second one was invisible. And the third one was star power.
That's just... So I don't like to play you in Smash Bros.
And the giant mushroom set me up perfectly because he was playing K-roll, and he's trying to recover. And since I get bigger, it extends my sword's hitbox.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm able to just run off stage and spike him.
I threw a bomb at him once. It was funny.
I have gimped
Oh, it looks like we're starting.
Brady with his own bomb as Link so many times because he'll be recovering and I will just throw it and it'll knock him in the head and stop him short.
That's pretty funny. Though as a Link player, it does hurt me to hear that.
I can't really do that with yours.
That's right, because it blows up after 4 seconds.
Didn't you used to be able to play a song on those?
Oh, yeah, you can play several songs on those. In fact, since we were just talking about Link, I learned how to play a couple of Legend of Zelda songs on those
would.
It was Song of Time and Song of Storms. Yeah, I think that may have been what was going on there, is Ross playing Baby Shark. I mean, well, not that time, but usually that is what happens with Ross.
Confusion in the chat.
You know, we haven't had any chat on the stream this time, which surprises me, especially it being the first one of the semester.
True.
Like, we have viewers, just they're real quiet tonight for
Let me
whatever
text
reason.
Dish real quick. I'll get us some chats.
Ah, man.
And I'll get us 1 bit.
I miss Dish.
He needs to come visit.
He does.
Although I did get to go visit. I did get to see him last semester.
Yeah?
Yeah, him and his wife came up to visit a friend.
Oh, yeah?
And so I went and hung out with them.
That's awesome.
And we all went to Soul's.
I do love Soul.
And I had fried ice cream.
Not that I would want to advertise for a restaurant that is not a sponsor, but yeah, they are pretty good.
It was funny because all 3 of them ordered a normal dinner, but I had already eaten dinner. So the waiter gets to me and I go, fried ice cream, and she died laughing.
That is pretty funny.
You could see her in the back still laughing, and she couldn't even bring the food out because she was laughing so hard.
CornPop with the long distance headshot through apps with
He
a pistol.
makes any gun work like an
What is it with him? Dude has bananas level of aim.
Granted, there's no telling how many hours he has in this game.
I don't know, and I'm a little afraid to ask.
We need a website like League of Legends that tells you how much time you've wasted on CS2.
Oh, nice kill. CornPop just bravely runs through that molly and shoots that guy right in the face.
Fireproof.
You are not, however, bomb-proof. Learned that one the hard way. I thought it was like Smash Bros. It's your own bomb. It won't hurt you. Yeah, that's not how it works in this one.
Also, I'm disappointed in this team. Not a single one of them has killed a chicken that has walked by.
That is a little disappointing.
A clean kill. Not a single person died.
Yeah, really nice round for Faulkner.
Keep starving them of money.
That's right. Especially winning pistol is so much bigger when you're terrorist than when you're counter-terrorist, because if you can win that pistol round and then snowball a little bit and win the first few matches, suddenly it becomes a lot harder to come back as the counter-terrorist when you don't have util. Wow, called that hiding spot right away.
You know what I hope we see? Some Mexico action.
Yeah, what happens down in Mexico stays in Mexico. They should write a country song about that.
I wonder if there is.
There is. It was a joke.
Country songs. I listen to a lot of country.
What happens down in Mexico stays in Mexico. Really?
It
Nothing?
sounds familiar. I probably know it.
You probably do. I'm sure you would if you heard it.
Who sings it?
Who does sing it? Toby Keith.
Yep.
I was about to say, you're a big Toby Keith fan.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Sadly.
Man, love Toby Keith.
Listened to every single one of his songs that day.
Yeah.
On repeat.
Appropriate. My dad was a big fan.
So was
I mean,
mine.
I was too, but not as big as my dad. My dad loved Toby Keith.
Yeah, that's how I got into country music, was because my dad.
Yeah.
Specifically older country. Ooh, nice kill by I don't know who.
Well, I mean, we're watching CornPop's screen right now, so probably.
That would explain who.
Yeah. Although at some point we probably should check in on Brock. Well, right now it doesn't matter because CornPop's dead, so.
Yeah.
It'll just auto. That's actually the nice thing. It's weird. In most games, you want to go away from the screen of the person that just died. In this game, you actually want to go to the screen of the person who just died because then it goes into auto direct. Also, Valve, I love you, but fix the freaking spectator mode. What is wrong with you? I understood that CSGO was 23 years old, but like, y'all should have a modern spectator mode for CS2. It's just embarrassing.
It's not our worst spectator game, is it though?
Hmm?
It's not the worst spectator of all the
Oh,
games,
no, not at all.
Isn't it Overwatch?
Overwatch is the biggest pain in the butt. Like, I love Overwatch the game, but their spectator mode is just absolutely terrible. Also, Faulkner really rolling here.
Yeah.
They're going to make a apps run, it looks like, here. Bomb has been planted. They've only got one guy left. He's probably going to save at this point.
Or he dies.
Or he dies. You know, that's also possible. See, I think I just used the commentator's curse to our advantage. Didn't mean to, but I'm glad I did.
You do that a lot, Coach.
I do that a lot. Because I do so much commentary. Like, if you do more commentary, it's going to be more commentator's curse.
I do it a lot also, actually, specifically with Seth Dawson.
Yes.
But he also does it to himself.
Yeah, I was about to say, Seth does it to himself a lot, though. I wonder if his ears are burning. He's sitting right over there in the arena. Since this wasn't a scrimmage, we actually have Seth and Josh playing League right now. This is not an official game, so I let them. Oh, nice shot. And I think they know where he is.
Is that the Negev?
I think that is the Negev.
I'm like, there's no gun other than the Negev that can shoot that many bullets. Yep.
Yep, it was 100% the Negev.
I know that spray anywhere.
But at least he smoked him out of the pit there.
I think he's back in the pit.
Yeah, well, he hit him with the molly again, it looks like. All right, well, Op versus Negev. Op should win that at that distance.
I think two people had a Negev because, I believe it was either Jeep or Mike who ran past a Negev.
No one expects the double Negev.
And then Cole gets the last kill.
Of course.
He's just snowballing through this game.
Cole is just stupid levels of good. This is the map that we're the best at and that we've worked the most at.
Oh, yeah.
I have to work directly with the Counter Strike team, even more so than the other teams, because I'm actually on the Counter Strike team. and it looks like I'm going to have to be the entire season this year.
Do we not have enough people?
Nope, we're one short. Because Jeep is playing right now, but Jeep is not eligible for competition.
Why not?
Because he didn't want to pay the athletic fee.
Fair.
Yeah. Which I get it. No hard feelings.
No.
But it sucks.
There's that chicken.
Yep. You know what that means. Ah, there was somebody there. The chicken would have given them away.
Does he pick up the op?
Actually, at window, I'm going to say yes. Like, picking up op and apps is not smart if you don't know it's clear, but if you know it's clear, yeah, go ahead and pick it up and move. Or go to window and just watch mid.
A little shimmy back and forth.
That's right. Come on, come to the library.
I'll tell you a story.
Aang, I've decided that I'm going to spend my vacation at the library.
Does Ross have a Zeus?
He has a Zeus on his Zeus. He's very excited about his Zeus.
I want to know how much money he's put into this game. He has made more from it, though.
Yeah, he has. That dude, you talk about being lucky in games. I've never seen anybody as lucky at getting loot boxes as Ross.
Pulls a $400 skin.
Uh-huh.
Although I know someone luckier. Steven.
Interesting.
Free reward on League of Legends pulls a $300 skin.
By the way, Seth, it looks like they do have an IP for this one if you want to check it out just to see if you can pull it up. If not, it's cool. We're having fun doing it this way, but
yeah. Steven has gotten multiple...
It'll be in the Counter Strike thread on the Discord.
Multiple $100 skins for free on League.
Wow. But
our first loss of the game.
But none as fun as Pizza Severe. I do love that Pizza Severe skin. I tried to get a local pizza place to sponsor us.
That would be funny.
Right?
You know, during this snowstorm, you think the pizza places would be the places open?
Yeah.
No. Not a single one was.
Really?
We tried like 4.
Huh. Because I'm like you. I figured that would be one of the few places that did stay open. Nice shot.
Nice.
Wow. CornPop popping off. And picks up a Zeus.
So you gonna go
wait,
for that
this
ace?
is Brock, actually, isn't it?
Brock got cheated out of his ace.
Ah, that's unfair. Oh, no, he only had 3. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was a really impressive 3, but that was only 3.
Yeah. Although the last 2 people were still alive. I think Ross got him.
Pops out the Zeus.
I want to see a Zeus kill.
Got for that dumb chicken. Here he goes. There it is.
Oh.
Oh, man, that's unfortunate.
And then he gets shot down.
Yeah.
Although that means he is really low.
He should have followed up on that, though. They know where he is. They can see him. Like, you can see that they're trying to pincer him here. Come on, guys.
Fear the chicken.
Honestly, I think Sniper Mike needs to rush Dark right now. That's what I would do. And it looks like he's going to slip on through Mexico, leaving a molly. He better hurry, though. They know where that molly is. They're going to come for him. Yeah, he's trapped himself now. Yeah, yeah, that was a bad move. You need
once again he gets pinned in a tunnel.
Yeah, because here's the thing, like, that might not be a bad move if you're in the last few seconds of the match and they have to come to you for the limb so that you can get them when they try to come get you. But when you're terrorist and you've got the bomb and time's running out, they can literally just stand there and do not have to enter the tunnel. So it wasn't a terrible move depending on the situation, but in that situation, that was not the best way to handle it.
Was that us or them?
I think that was them. So white team making a little bit of a comeback here. 2 wins back to back.
How much util can be thrown within the first minute of a game?
We're going to find out. All right. Good teamwork there. Trusting their teammates to take one out than the other. All right, that's going to be a nice smoke to take that option away. And it looks like Sniper Mike going to plant. Well, Brock is watching church.
Oddly enough, not planting in the fountain.
Well, I mean, there's different reasons to plant different places. But yeah, the fountain is normally the one that I like. Makes it harder to defuse.
I remember the place where Mike planted whenever we were playing on train.
Yeah. Oh, and CornPop's able to follow up and get that kill, so now it's a 1v1, but CornPop is very low. So he's got to play for time, and he's not going to get it.
Does he have a diffuser?
Oh, no. It looks like he doesn't, so he's going to run, and they're going to win the round anyway. So good job on Faulkner, able to win that one. And then, is this last round of the half?
I think so. They're 12 rounds, right?
Yeah, you're right. So this is round 12. Yeah. Okay.
We need to have a talk with the team about more chicken kills.
Yes.
Hop on banana. Oh.
Okay, so it looks like the white team went for a very aggressive CT strategy, and it wound up working in their favor. They've got a 4-2 advantage, and numbers advantage is much more important for CTs. All right, so So King able to take down the one in apps. They're going to cover their trail here with a molly to try to protect them from flanking while they try to take A site here. Nope.
Ooh, got it.
A little bit of a spray control problem there, but able to eventually get the kill. But gets taken down immediately, and that's going to leave plenty of time for defusal. Which, good try on him. Able to get the bomb down, so he's at least going to get money from that. But, you know, with the 3v2 in that situation where they know where he is, just very hard to be able to overcome that. All right, so second half, here we go. Pistol round with the CTs. What will Faulkner do? Oh, and we need to flip the scoreboard.
They know they're at banana.
So they're playing kind of far back this time. Faulkner taking a very defensive position, which, you know, is not a terrible idea for pistol round. You can get too aggressive and mess things up real easily. Nice shot.
Perfectly lined up that headshot.
Yep, Cole tried to get 2. Gonna try to get 2 here. Oh!
He tried to get the knife kill.
He tried to get the knife kill. It didn't happen. Oh, but Cole gets taken down, and the dual Berettas with Ross for the win.
Hey, another dually.
I do like the dualies.
I don't know how y'all use them.
I use them because I'm bad at aiming. I can run and gun. Doolies sitting on $1. Dooley.
Also, did Jeep already buy the poor man's op?
I believe so, yes. Also, I don't know why. I guess it's maybe the game mode that we're in now because we're spectating through a different method. Oh, that is why, because we're watching player screens. But as you can tell there, like, our scoreboard is designed for having spectator mode where, you know, you can see all of the purchases they've made, but unfortunately you can't do that the way that they have it set up right now. Come on, Eagles. Oh, went with the Desert Eagle. Interesting.
Ooh.
Oh, now it's just down to Ross and Necro. Which
that was a crazy shot with a shotgun.
Ah, nice. Ross for the win. By the way, fun trivia fact. Necro in Greek means death. Yes, you had a question, Seth? Okay. And the opposite, life, would be Zoe.
Who was annoying in League of Legends.
All the League guys got that one. It's funny. I was actually reading a theology paper today that was talking about the importance
a kill
of
through the
Zoe.
pallets.
Yes.
I don't need to aim.
I mean, that's why you get the Negev, is because you don't have to aim.
No, don't drop the Negev.
He wants the AK.
Understandable.
Yeah. It made sense for him to just blow into the smoke like that, though. Okay. Uh-oh. Potato Dog takes down Necro, but then I'm Duck takes down Potato Dog. Now it's up to CornPop.
I could never make that jump.
I've made it once.
I've only tried it like once also.
The physics doesn't work out real well. All right.
Nice.
And Cole for the win. Didn't need the Negev. Imagine how much slower he would have ran if he had that blame Negev.
I don't think he could make that jump of a Negev.
Oh, I don't think you can. Like, you'd have to switch weapons in order to do that. That's another thing that's funny about video game logic. Like, if it's in your pocket, it's weightless.
Yep. They have bags of holding.
Yes.
I'm not sure how efficient hopping around and shooting an op is.
I mean, it never works for me. But Jeep is in his happy place right now, and by that I mean watching mid with an op.
Yep.
That is where Jeep thrives. He's happier than those people in the Geico commercials. Nice!
Is that a double kill?
Yes, he killed 2 people with 1 bullet. Wow. What a way for that to end.
Yeah.
I know Jeep's got to be pretty happy about that. He's doing fist pumps in there. All right.
I mean, first time playing, and you get a double kill of an op.
Yeah, that is pretty awesome. Okay, well, there's really no need to do a post-game show and interview because this is actually not a game.
Yeah.
So, I had a lot of fun, though, tonight, watching the guys and a preview of things to come. Hopefully, we'll be seeing that soon. And, of course, another big takeaway from tonight's broadcast is Marvel Rivals coming to Faulkner University in fall 2025. So congratulations to the guy on a very dominant win, 3-0 for this scrimmage. And got to see some really cool stuff, and you'll get to see more when the season starts, which, by the way, registration ends for our league on Monday, which means that the season is probably going to start about 2 weeks from now. So be sure to check that out. The first games will be in the first week of February. So just be sure to check us out on social media, on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter. What else are we on? Instagram, Rumble. So if you're on any of those, be sure to like and subscribe, follow, and you'll get all the news from us whenever it takes place. And, of course, we do have that interview and Marvel Rivals trailer for you. If you ever want to watch that independently, that's up as its own video. So be sure to check that out as well. From all of us here at Regitar USA High Res Arena, it's good to be back for our first stream of the semester. And a special thanks to my broadcast crew here. My broadcast partner here, Titus King, doing a great job filling in. And, of course, our new producer, Seth I'm Blue McGaughy. I hope I'm saying that right. Is that okay? I did get it right. Yes. All right. Broadcaster of the year over here. All right. So special thanks to Seth for stepping up and doing his first broadcast on this scrimmage. And congrats to the Eagles on their win in this one. With a final score of 3-0, they do take the W, and we're going to head out and get something to eat because we're real hungry.
Yes.
So we'll talk to you later. Stay the course, friends.
The preceding broadcast was an official presentation of Faulkner University. It may not be redistributed without the express written consent of the Faulkner University Athletic Department. Regitar USA High Res Arena is sponsored by Regitar USA. The national anthem was performed by the Faulkner University Chorus. If you would like to learn more about the Faulkner Esports program, visit our official website at faulknereagles.com or follow us on Discord, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram for all the latest news and events. Thank you for watching, and soar Eagles!